Well, Tamil Nadu's political battle has spilled into the classroom after a school interaction involving a TVK minister triggered a heated war of words over education and language. The controversy began after Tamil Nadu Industries Minister S. Keerthana interacted with students during an inspection at a government school in Sivakasi and asked teachers to have a conversation with students in English. A video from the visit quickly went viral, prompting sharp criticism from the DMK. The DMK has accused the TVK leader of humiliating a government school student and using the classroom for political messaging. Former Education Minister Anbil Mahesh Poyyamozhi has said school inspections should inspire confidence, not embarrass children or undermine their self-esteem. Minister Keerthana, however, has rejected the criticism, saying her intention was to highlight the importance of spoken English and ensure government school students are equipped to compete in higher education in the corporate world. The incident has now sparked a wider political and social debate in Tamil Nadu. I'm being joined by Pentapati Pullarao, who's a political analyst, as well as R. Suresh Kumar, who's a senior journalist. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining me. Mr. Pentapati Pullarao, how do you look at the... Actually, before I come to both of you, why not let's just play out the video. Let's just up sound and let's just play out the video for our viewers.
இவங்கள்ட்டேமே நான் டைரக்டா ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்கிறேன். அவங்களால சிம்பிளானது தான். அவங்க அப்பா என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னு நம்ம கேட்போம். அதுவுமே வந்து ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியும். ரைட்டா சொல்லுடா. உனக்கு தெரிஞ்சதை சொல்லு. வாட் இஸ் யுவர் ஃபாதர் கேட்கறாங்க. நீங்க ஒரு கான்வர்சேஷன் இங்கிலீஷ்ல. வாட் இஸ் யுவர் நேம்? மை நேம் இஸ் சயின்ஸ். கிளியரான சென்டென்ஸ் கேட்டா சொல்லலாம் அப்படிடா. What is your father? My father name is Keerthana. Father என்ன பண்றாங்க?
What is your father's profession?
Profession.
My father profession is police.
இது நீங்க லாஸ்ட் பெஞ்ச் கேளுங்க.
All right, Pentapati Pullarao, what do you make out of this video?
I think she is well-intentioned but totally inexperienced. And, she is inexperienced. She has just become a minister. And, look at that picture. She went there with cameras. She says no media came there. These are not things you do before a camera. You put everybody on guard, the children on guard, the teachers on guard. It is not a controlled atmosphere. And there will be goof-ups, and she goofed up. She goofed up. Now then she goes on. I sympathize with her. I'm not condemning her. Why should she go there to a classroom if she wanted to inspect? Why have it recorded? She said there were media people there. Why do you allow them in? You don't have to tell them. It's an inspection. All these children there, they're very reticent, come from, very middle-class backgrounds. They're not going to be aggressive there. And they're all, very conscious that the camera is watching them and they get frozen. I think, basically, every day, every week, we are seeing some minister commit some mistakes. They may be well-intentioned. I'm not denying that. But they have no experience or nobody to guide them. And the bureaucrats will let them make these mistakes because the ministers will become weak. That's the idea. Therefore, it is something she shouldn't do. This craving, I don't blame her. Politicians think all publicity is good. It is not good. It has shown her up, very sadly, on a good errand, which should not have been done in this way.
Mr. R. Suresh Kumar, you hear the minister also speak, and the minister has gone on to say that, listen, this is not about humiliating a student. She has said she has struggled and is still learning how to speak English herself. That's what the minister has said. And she has said she just wanted to bring out how the DMK has not done a good job with schools.
I agree to the point of Mr. Rao. The minister asking the child whether you know English, simple questions, okay. The little one spoke well in English. What she could answer, she has answered. And also, it's a rural area. I think the little one's father is below poverty line. Okay? Below poverty line.
She says her father is in the police.
I don't know, but she's not in police. It's not police. So, the minister should not have acted like this. She had gone with cameras as if a shooting is going on. But that is what from the day one I'm saying. The TVK government is inexperienced ministers are there. They're not doing a real government. They're doing only reels government. And see, Tamil Nadu School Education Department is well versed. See, from 21 to 22, I have records. 75 students have gone to that. That is IIT, IIMM, NIFD, Central Law Colleges. They have cleared CLAT and JEE exams. They have gone. 22 to 23, 274 students have joined. 23 to 24, it became triple 628 students from government school. 24 to 25 was a record. 1,120 students from government school have joined prestigious institutions, universities like IIM, IIT, what do you call national law colleges and prestigious institutions across India. In that, it includes 150 that is differently able children have joined prestigious institution. That's a credit to the DMK government. And they've been placed. They have many people are in foreign countries. They are working. Then especially like districts like Dharmaburi and Krishnagiri, which is it's not a developed place for education. It from there students have gone,
Okay.
and they have gone to institutions, and they're working abroad now in France, Germany, Malaysia, Singapore. These government school students. Then how can the minister say that Tamil Nadu government school education department is bad?
Okay, so Mr. Pentapati Pullarao come in at this point, and I want to ask you another point. At a time when Hindi imposition, there seems to be a whole lot of pushback against the NEP with regard to Hindi imposition. The centre says this is not about Hindi imposition. Southern states, including Tamil Nadu for a very long time has been in the forefront of it with MK Stalin. Vijay has also come out and said that we are not going to allow, we are against the three-language policy, as it were. Now, with all of that, and then putting the limelight on a student with English, when the student possibly would have been more natural with Tamil. By the way, she did pretty well with English. She stood up, she was confident with answering what she did, and she did. She was pretty good at answering that, and we must say for what she is. But this also brings us a whole angle. What's wrong if you talk in Tamil, and if you want to test English, do it in a different way?
You see, the student passed, the minister failed. That's what has come out now. No? This is a very, very unnatural way of what the minister has. I'm not criticizing her personally. It's inexperience. Going there, she was actually talking all of this for a TV camera or something to be recorded. The whole posture, the whole way she's asking, this way, that way.
Correct me, is she the youngest minister in the TVK government?
That does mean nothing. There have been younger people who have conquered the world. Okay, let's not go there. There have been people who conquered the world at the age of 18, 21. So this is nothing that she's 30 years, 25 years.
No, I was just putting a fact for you to check on that.
No,
I was
it doesn't matter. She's not that young. She's not, you can be a minister
Right.
anytime. They're bright people who have formed trillion-dollar companies before the age of 25. I don't agree with that. I agree that she's too clever, maybe. A little bit too smart, a little bit too wise. Success has gone very easy. She got success very easy. She became an MLA, became a minister. Now, had she just sat in her office, taken advice of as my friend
Now,
Mr.
that's a
Suresh has
difficult
said,
one. I think I'll have to interject on that. You can't say success came very easily. People elected her for whatever. She went through the election.
It has come very easily. For everyone who becomes a minister, there are at least 2,000 MLAs who have tried and failed, ex-MLAs.
That's true. And she won the election.
It has come, it's won the election.
And therefore, she has more responsibility. It doesn't take away from her responsibility, sir. But you can't also take away from the fact that she has passed the democracy test with flying colours. The two are two different things.
That is true, but she is one of the 35 ministers. And slowly Vijay will have pressure to pare down this number because he has to take newcomers. Ministers can't fail, I'm telling you. If you don't have good ministers, a good chief minister or a good prime minister can't survive. Ministers are who carry the government. And eventually, if she doesn't pass that grade, she'll be in trouble. This is not, quiet ministers who do work will eventually, the media will praise them. This kind of thing, they'll become shallow. I know, I'm sure I don't grudge her success, but she will be seen as a shallow person, just coming here, talking like that, getting it recorded, and finally ending up giving a bad show. She has fished for this show. She did it herself. Nobody asked her to do it. This all comes down to my view that experience doesn't come easy. If you don't have it, you get other people's advice. Whether to take advice, whether to ask
Let me just get
somebody
in R. Suresh at this point. R. Suresh, respond to what Mr. Rao is saying. If you don't have the experience, get those who have the experience. Unfortunate truth is, this is also what other people's experience in the past would have been. For example, you would have many advisors who would tell ministers, political ministers, get the camera, let them record them, let this go out, your interaction with the kid. They must have thought it in a very different manner. It played out very differently. But yeah, of all you know, this may have been an advice done to her. We don't know that.
Most
All right, we seem to have
the first time.
We seem to have some technical issue here. Mr. Rao, do you want to respond to this? Do you want to take this question?
Yeah. You see, basically, there have been a lot of good ministers in Tamil Nadu who had very little education. But their names are still ringing today. People like Kamraj Nadar or others, they have been very good ministers earlier, and I'm sure they will be in future. But these people have set out on a wrong footing. That's my regret. We want everybody to succeed. Everybody should succeed. Why should they fail? If she's a good minister, it will be good for Tamil Nadu. What I said, experience is a lot of officers. I have been told they're not seeking their advice. They're not going to them for advice. A lot of the Tamil Nadu administration is one of the best in the country because it has been there for 200 years. The same kind of administration. You have wealth of experience, and if you get over your small prejudices, you can get that experience, and they'll advise you well. I'll take a gentleman's bet she has not sought anybody's advice before venturing out for this film producing, outing.
Mr. Suresh Kumar, would you agree, disagree? Your last 40 seconds.
Yeah, Mr. Rao is right, the government now for the last 60 days, it is not a real government. It looks like a reels government. Reels. 30-second reels.
I think that's rather harsh. There seems to be a lot of praise coming from Tamil Nadu for them as well.
No, it's not harsh. See, whatever Mr. Joseph Vijay is doing, these ministers are getting a bad name to Mr. Joseph Vijay. He has to educate these people not to go and inspect. Let them inspect. They go to the hospitals with 10 people to an emergency ward or something. It affects the medical treatment given by the doctors and even paramedical forces. They go to the schools. The teachers are getting affected. They go to government offices. They ask for records from the
Which
party.
is good. Government office records is good, I would suggest.
No, that minister or a MLA can ask, not the party leaders. Can a party leader go and ask?
Sure.
It's a secret information.
Sure.
So these things happen. So Mr. Vijay should be very careful.
Okay.
This will go back to us.
All right. On that note, thank you very much, both of you, Mr. Pentapati Pulla Rao as well as R. Suresh Kumar. Thank you very much for your time.